Well, everybody, we got our first and best look at the actual colors of Sentry's suit and what he looks like, so let's get to that. So obviously, we saw Sentry in the trailer, and we see him without the costume. When we saw him, he's largely covered in shadow and looks dark, and we can't really make out any of the details of the suit. Well, now we can, as a brand new image has landed online showing us Sentry in action. So what we can see here is a side profile. Obviously, we see the longish blonde hair that's all sort of like messed up. Yeah, that's Sentry's kind of signature look, right? But on top of that, the devil is, I guess you could say, in the details, right? We obviously see he's got wrist guards that are clearly metallic and a tint of blue, which is important because if you look at Sentry's costume, that's what you have. For reference, here is a shot of him from the comics. You see the blue wrist guards and gauntlets. It's clearly that's what they're going for. And I also want you to take note of his neck and the rest of the suit, because if you look at him right here, we can see that a lot of that blue carries on over. Now, it's also important to notice that if you look at his wrists and the forearms and you look at the guards, you see that black separation line. You also see all the lines separating the rest of the suit. This again is important because it's that patented Marvel Studios design philosophy that they use on everything, where lines are used for separation. It's almost looking like this fan image that somebody made. And if you look at this, obviously he's got a cape here. We also know he has a cape in the film, and that like Sentry logo we know is also in the film, as we've seen that leak. It's a little different, but you can see here that obviously they've captured pretty much everything you need to capture Sentry and what he looks like in the comics. And obviously that's important, right? Like, we're all gonna agree on that. He's got to look like Sentry at this point, and he does. And this is one of those things that a lot of people were worried about because they just didn't know if you could take that amount of yellow and bring it on over. And you can see just with how his chest is formed, like that the blue abdominal line and separation is kind of going to do what the Superman suits have done when they draw them like that. And you also see some around the pectoral and everything. Obviously, they're doing the same thing. So there's a lot of layers on this, which, again, I really do like because that's a philosophy that Marvel has built their suits on, and I think it works. So, you know, if it works, why bother changing it? And clearly they haven't. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.